Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl and I'm back with another video. So I've not watched A Secret Invasion yet. I just kind of wanted to do a video to sort of highlight something I've noticed in today's world compared to how it was back in the 90s, as far as how people's videos, especially if they have a lot of subscribers, can really affect a lot of things. So before I begin, I want to say I did check my Sweetie Candy Vigilante collection, and I have all four of them. So you will get a review of that comic book, issue number 5, probably tomorrow or maybe sometime during the week. But I will get to that review. So, I was blessed. I was blessed to be born in the last couple of weeks of the 70s, and I grew up in the 80s, and I was a teenager in the 90s, and I became an adult in like the late 90s, early 2000s, depending on what age that you consider somebody an adult. So I have seen all of it, and I remember a time when you did not have YouTube, and you did not have people making videos, going and trying to convince people to, not go to see this certain kind of movie, because, I happen to not like this particular company, and because I've got, say, 150,000 subscribers, those 150,000 subscribers who enjoy my content and believe the way that I believe are not going to go and see the movie, and they're going to be talking to other people that believes the way that person believes, or views the world way that that person views it, and all that, and ends up tanking a movie or whatever. We all had the ability to think for ourselves and not be influenced by other people. Now, when I do reviews of comic books, I've got a channel called The Book Corner where I do reviews of books like this one that came in. These are all my opinion, and I am going to from now on make it very clear when it comes to movies, when it comes to comic books. If you want to buy a comic book because you like the character, go ahead and buy it. Don't be letting other people's opinion color your own opinion on buying that particular thing. So, for example is, when I was much, much younger, back in the 80s, all that, I used to get the paper, and we used to open it up to what was playing in the movie theater. And we would look at the titles of the movies and be like, that doesn't look like a movie I want to see. Oh, that looks like a really cool movie. Just because the title's really awesome, I'm going to go and see that movie. And we would go and see the movie, and if we liked it, we would come home and say, hey, yeah, I really did like that movie, and this is the reasons why I liked it, and all that type of stuff. You didn't have Wikipedia, you didn't have all this type of stuff. So my take on how things were done back then to now, where even before a movie comes out, there are videos out saying, this is going to tank, this is a horrible movie, and it acted as though the person had gone to see the movie, and so if that person didn't like the movie, then that movie must not be good to watch. People have lost their ability to think for themselves. And I don't mean to criticize the internet. I take it back, I sort of do. But people nowadays, they rely on, on different kinds of channels to make the informed decision on what they want to see without just taking a risk. Oh, that looks like a really good movie. Oh, maybe we should go and check the internet, see if people actually liked it or whatever. I just really, just like, I just don't get it. So, prime example is there's a movie coming out called Blue Beetle, or The Blue Beetle, or yeah, and it is a movie that has a very less known character called the Blue Beetle, and he is a member of the Teen Titans. He's a member of Teen Titans. And we really don't know much about him besides, he was in the Teen Titans movie, like Teen Titans it was the Justice League versus the Teen Titans. And the movie was actually the first time that we, as far as I know of, that we actually had the Blue Beetle, and then the Blue Beetle had his own little comic book run. So instead of keeping your fat mouth shut and just let people go and see the movie, they brought up that the Blue Beetle's, I think his uncle, called Batman a fascist. I thought the line was pretty funny because not everybody has a good opinion about Batman. And it was really nice to know that not everybody idolized Batman. And that really tells me that, yes, as much as I love Batman, I am not going to get mad when a character from a movie calls him a fascist. I'm not, because I believe in free speech. Even characters have free speech. But people got mad about it. And I'm like, okay, this must be my old ass talking, but I don't care that you had a character called Batman a fascist. I don't. Because I just don't. I mean, you don't pay me. I mean, I don't get paid to do these videos to say, oh, yeah, you shouldn't be calling Batman a fascist. And people got angry about it. And I literally am like, you think everybody in America, in the DC universe, really idolizes Batman? I mean, there's probably a lot of there's probably a lot of Gotham citizens that don't like Batman. I mean, they appreciate that he helps, but they don't really like him. And that's the thing that really makes me shake my head at some people, is if you get your panties in a twist over Batman being called a fascist, you got way too much time in your hands. But I think that's just because I grew up in the age of, we just didn't take offense to everything. But yeah, so they had to do a video about it. Why? Why did you have to do a video all surrounding about, oh yeah, Warner Brothers is doing damage control? Well, how in the world do you even know this? Like, where do you get your information from on this so-called damage control? And, the thing about it is that, am I going to see The Flash when it is available on Max? I probably will. Mainly because I want to say, without a doubt, the movie was good or the movie was bad. And, there are people that are going to say the movie is bad, and they're going to say the movie is good. This is all their own, like, personal, opinions. But they don't, well, I'll also make one complaint about some of these videos. They don't ever put spoiler warnings on these videos. They just go and talk about it and ruin it for everyone else. And I think that people should put spoiler warnings on their videos. Another thing is, I like watching movies that are based on or adapted from books. And I certainly would not go and spend 45, 50 minutes spoiling the entire movie for someone who has not watched it. I think that is wrong to do. But I think that we really need to really rely on our own thinking and our own, like, okay, let's go on the website of, say, Cinemark or AMC. And let's go and let's look through them and go, oh wow, this looks really good. I don't like this one. This, based on, am I in the mood for a horror movie? Oh yeah, okay, I want to go see a horror movie. No. I really didn't like him in the last movie that I watched. Oh, this looks really good. So you go take your, don't take your kids. You go to see a horror movie. And I miss about the pre-internet time when you couldn't find out the ending of a movie. You actually had to go and spend money to see the movie, to see the end of the movie. I like the idea of opening up the paper and looking through the movies that were coming out and go, okay, I want to see that movie. No videos, no video reviews about it. And yeah, I do video reviews of comic books, but I do that for entertainment, and I definitely say, hey, look, if you like the Green Lantern, get the Green Lantern. If you want to see, like, so, I mean, even I'm going to start doing that with the spoilers, especially, when it comes to, movies. So, like, today I'm watching Shazam and the Fury of the Gods, which I will be doing a review of that movie, probably today or tomorrow. I'm watching it today because it's my day off and I want to watch it. So, I am going to end here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be seeing you guys around. Bye.